Assalamu alaikum. How are you boys? Hope you will be alright. I'm Mr. Claim. Today we're going to study about uh, rhombus and trapezium, right? Yesterday I explained about parallelogram, and today we're going to study about rhombus and trapezium. How can we find out the unknown angles in rhombus or trapezium, right? In this is page 137 in your practice book. You can go there and check these questions. If you have a look in this question number one, part A, this is a rhombus. This figure is a rhombus because all the sides are congruent or equal to each other, right? We're gonna find angle P. Okay, boys. And yesterday I told you that the opposite angles in a parallelogram are congruent or equal to each other. Similar is the case with a rhombus, right? The opposite angles are equal to each other. So 125 is given, and if you have a look, this angle P is right opposite to 135 degrees. So we can write here part A, angle P, we're gonna find that is equal to 125 degrees, and in reason you can say opposite angles are equal, right? So let's have a look in the question 1 part B. This question is a little different as compared to the previous question. You can see not any opposite. It's Q we're gonna find here, but there's no opposite angle given here. This angle is given on the straight line, on the same line, right? The angles on a straight line on the same line, they are equal. The sum of angles on a straight line are always equal to 180 degrees. So how can we find out angle Q? So you can write P. We're gonna find angle Q, and this angle is given 57, and we know that if we add up these two angles, Q and this 57, they will be equal. The sum of these two angles should be equal to 180. So this one angle is given, so what we're gonna do here, we will minus from 180 degrees minus 57 degrees, right? So how can you can then make minus, it will be 123, something like that. Let's have a look in part C. Have a look in this figure. Again, we are given angles on same line, straight line, right? So how can we find out angle R equals 180 degrees minus 127 degrees. So 180 minus 127, I think it is equal to 53 degrees. Let's check here. 180 minus 127, 10 minus 7, 3, 7 minus 2, 5. Yes, so 53. Let's start another question. Again, in this figure, boys, if you have a look in this figure, this is equal to angle A you're gonna find, so angle opposite to A is given. So what will be angle A? Is 99, because the reason is that opposite angles are equal to each other. Okay guys, now let's have a look at another question. This again, two angles are given in a straight line, so you have to minus this 53 from 180, you will get B. Again, if you have a look in this question 48 and C, you're gonna find what you're gonna do here, just C will be equal to 48. And what's the reason? Yes, of course, because they're opposite to each other, so C, angle C will be 48 too, right? Okay boys, let's have a look at some of the figures of trapezium. We're gonna study trapezium here. In a trapezium, boys, remember that opposite angles in a trapezium are not equal to each other, right? For example, if you're asked to find out this angle, so you cannot write these two opposite angles are equal, because this is trapezium. And in trapezium, how would you identify the figure? First of all, this is the question that can be asked. How could you tell? How can you tell this figure is a trapezium, parallelogram, or rhombus? You can see in a trapezium, you have one pair of parallel sides. This pair of sides is not parallel, right? If you extend them at one point, they will intersect each other. So in trapezium, you have one pair of parallel side. Okay, now what you have to do here, if you're gonna find this angle A, and 116 is given, again straight same line, angles on a same line, straight line, their sum is equal to 180. So you can write here angle A equals 180 degrees minus 116, right? What should be the answer? 64, I think, 64 degrees, right? Okay, next question. Sorry. Here, if you have a look on this figure, first of all you need to find out which two sides are parallel. This arrow shows you that this pair of sides is parallel to each other, right? Now again, angles in a straight line are given, and how can you find angle B? Because they are on a straight line, and you know, how can you find out angles on a straight line? Angle B, you're gonna find 180 degrees minus 58 degrees. So 122, I think. I don't have a calculator, you can check the answer with calculator. Now let's have a look in part C in this trapezium. Again, you can see this side and this side are parallel to each other, and how can you find out this angle D? Again, you can do, it's not clear, yeah, it's clear now. You gotta find angle D. So you can see these two angles are on a straight line. So how can you find angle D? Angle D, 180 degrees minus 97 degrees, and how much you get? 100 and not 100. Let's do the calculation here. 97, 10 minus 7, 3, 7, 17 minus 9, 8, so 83 degrees. Now let's find angle E. Again, same thing you have to do. Right, angle E equals 180 degrees minus 81 degrees, so just subtract them and you'll get 99. Let's check your answer with calculator. So angle E equals 99. That's all about today. Tomorrow, inshallah, I will make an assignment regarding these questions. So you need to make practice at home. Okay, best of luck.